Oh, hi, Ciri.
Geralt.
What is it?
Nothing just yet, but something's afoot. Philippa and Margarita want to speak to me.
I mean, they don't
Then talk to
bite,
them.
dear.
Not like they're out to bite you.
If they do, I'll bite back.
So what's the problem?
I know,
I
we
bet they
gathered the
have
Lodge
plans
of Sorceresses here
And
for
they're
a
dating
reason.
to inform me of them.
It's okay. You'll do just fine on your
Nothing
own.
to be
I
afraid
believe
of.
in you.
Just go. Listen to what they have to say.
And if they
You
try
don't need me to
force into
chaperone you
something-
all the time.
Can't believe you'd ever let them. Margarita's only ever cared about your education. Doubt she'll try to drag you into politics. Philip is tougher, plays a mean game, but ultimately respects those who hold to their views.
Exactly.
She makes you an offer.
This is
you
good
find
daddy-daughter
she'll
conversation
respect
right
that.
here. This is the you're a big grown-up.
Go.
You're a good girl.
Give
You
me
know
more
what
time
you're
to
doing.
strategize.
You can handle these ladies. We'll give you an atta girl when you're done. But I doubt you'll need it.
Not going with her.
Can't hold her hand if they're gonna take her seriously.
Exactly.
True. Good decision.
I'm glad you agree, Yen. Does that mean I get to be the good boy? Don't worry.
Relax, she'll be fine.
Rita won't hurt her, but Philippa, she can be ruthless.
Trust me,
Ciri's
we
been in
know.
tougher
Did you hear the
situations
part about where
before.
she transformed from an owl and stabbed the
Managed
king
to
in the
instill
heart?
some
It was
principles,
pretty brutal.
Skills that have helped.
Exactly, so there's nothing to be afraid of.
Of course.
Trust me, if there's any one person in the world who can handle those two magicians over there, it's Cirilla. Stop it.
Don't spy on her, you really have that little faith.
Seriously.
Trust Philippa and Rita.
So
I
why do you even
understand
allow
that
this
you
meeting to
don't,
happen?
but
For the same reason you did. If they're to respect her, she can't be seen to be hanging onto my apron strings.
but that doesn't mean that you can't be spying on her.
Philippa pontificating. Ciri pacing wall to wall.
She's just as nervous as you are.
She's saying something. Philippa's turned pale.
Uh-oh. What else? Tell me
What
more.
now?
Tell me more,
Wait,
tell me
here she
more.
comes.
Like, oh god, they're coming outside. Everybody play cool, play cool.
So?
How did it go? We certainly weren't listening. Okay, I was not. She was. I told her not to,
You haven't changed.
then I
a
asked
bit.
her what she heard.
That
So,
was what you talked about.
I'd rather not.
oh,
Not yet, at least.
Of course. When you're ready.
well, okay then. All right, yeah, no, if,
Walk.
all right.
It's a mare. We need to sail to Skellige.
This is the other half of being the parent,
Close.
unfortunately. If we're going to
Just
let them
wanted
be
to
the big
go
girl
meet
and
Avalon.
make the
We wish
decisions,
to see you, apparently.
then we are at beholden to her when we get to find out the information. Crap. Can I? Philippa? Margarita? They're gone. But maybe I can glean some of what they talked about by any documents that were left behind, or anything to loot anywhere. Doesn't really look like it, unfortunately. Except for an apple. Yum, 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 yum. I think we'll go ahead and eat that as we're on the way over to the ship, where we'll meet Avalok, and hopefully begin the final preparations for battle!
How much?
Help protect Ciri from the wild hunt, and the Emperor will grant
I
you
mean,
amnesty.
well,
I hope we can
okay,
trust
here's the good
You
news.
can. What a free
If
dinner.
we do our jobs
I
right,
don't
Ciri could be the
But I shall
Emperor.
take it up with you.
And then we can guarantee you immunity. Also, here's why we couldn't find them inside the room. They're already down here at the dock, it seems.
You barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's clearly in our nature.
Secured them
Are you
amnesty?
right? You convinced the Emperor to pardon them?
Provided they
lying?
help us defend Ciri.
Got a hard time believing Emperor would go in for a deal like that.
If you can't believe it, don't. I don't need you to.
So what was that bit
Bit
about Fringilla?
What
I
was
thought
that?
she was out of the
Chris
picture.
told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium.
Oh,
At
I
least that's what Rita
see.
implied.
Why didn't he tell us that?
Take it the Emperor forgot to tell you about this.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over,
Pray the
I'll
deal
meet
isn't
a
all to the
candid
second
discussion
time.
with the
Oh,
Emperor.
that really doesn't help you in your Sithhood
Come,
saying that
They're all
either.
waiting for us.
Alright. Meet Avaloc on the ship. So, I guess if we're doing a decent job convincing all the sorceresses to help us and everything. What do you have to say, Elf?
You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
Yes, we can finally set sail.
Anchors away.
My lads, anchors away. Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba. So, where are we now? Adventuring on the high open seas, I expect, but I wouldn't mind some details. Aw. It's these beautiful moments that we share together. I didn't realize we were outside of Witcher, Australia. Or are those deadly, deadly warships? What are you doing? Oh, going to spy. Okay, I was like, please don't sink all those warships and start a battle. I don't know that I could take on all that many. I'm good. Ain't that good?
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Okay, then.
He aimed to conquer Skellige. But he knows. Those are my friends.
He doesn't care.
He wishes to
Those are
grant
your
the
friends.
Isles with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
There is an upside to all this.
Is that so?
Yeah, if we take him down
Emperor
here,
will
then
have
there's
to help
nothing
us
that he
fight
can
the
do.
Hun.
Ooh.
And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
Do you think he brought her along? To make her, what, help out? And suddenly night has
We
fallen.
must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
Well, so I love these choices that give you no information as to which direction you're going to be going in. Do you want me to just go in straight there without any knowledge, or I don't know if I'm going to have the option to ask to teleport me onto the ship if we try and get more information about the Sunstone.
We don't even know what
But
the
I kind of
Sunstone
need to know
is.
what the
It was
objective is
created
before
so
we
the
go
mountain
in.
elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
Yes, because neither of us are of your world. You know, I wonder if this will be slightly sarcastic. I'm curious.
Alice, please. Absolutely love elven legends.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion, yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part.
Huh.
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Gelban gave Dillion a gift.
Sirius like, oh,
Sunstone.
he just
He
doesn't.
believed
No.
Dillion's heart
Okay.
would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this
I
Sunstone
see.
proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
So then, how do we
What I
use
wanna
this
know is if we'll
Sunstone
be able to use the
to
Sunstone.
summon the hunt?
You? No.
Oh.
Me?
Oh, you'll take care of that. Gotcha.
With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain unreachable.
And that's why we need to break out
The Sunstone's in
Frangelica.
Skellige. How do we
because
know
we'll
that?
need
From
just that
legends.
extra bit of boosting
Elven
power.
ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Fucking great.
Ermion,
Do we not have
I'll
like
talk
a
to him.
sunstone locator or
Know where
maybe
he
a
is.
I'll ask around the
compass
point.
you can whip up out of
Longship's
a
somewhere there.
needle and a cup? Rubbing it through your hair to get some static on it?
Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
So... it's an aquatic invasion, huh? Do they know
Think
we're
they know
here?
we're here?
Emir's mages, of course.
If the
Do you think
matter
they
of Fringilla
told
Vigo
him?
were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safety, but
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject. One officially sentenced to death for treason.
you'll need
So
to
he
know
can
what Emir
rightfully
has
slay
planned
her and not
once
break
we found
his
a way to toss you over to
agreement with the
Imperial
Lodge
flagship.
and bring down the full weight
I'll
upon
get on
himself.
the Emperor's ship myself.
A plan to swim? With swords on your back?
Yeah,
You'll get
sure.
shot up like a sitting duck before you can say the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way.
Exactly.
Make your approach by night.
how-
You'll stand a better chance then.
How
Once
are we
you're on
gonna do
board,
Do
show
we
His
have, like, an
Imperial Majesty
invisibility
this
cloak?
letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised and what he'll get in return.
Oh. Oh. So I just have to sneak on board to his ship, unseen, make it all the way down into the Emperor's chamber, give him a letter, let him read said letter, all without being brutally stabbed and or murdered. Cool. I think we can do that. Let's ask Crack on Crate about Ermion. Oh, Ermion, the sage. The sage with the big giant horns who helped us out a lot. Veni Vidi Vigo. Wow, I actually just got a bunch of new quests there. Let's bring up the journal, see what it says. Battle prep. Veni Vidi Vigo. Yep, sneaking onto the ship. And then, of course, this would be locating the Sunstone? Maybe on the ship? Oh, I guess the Sunstone is amongst the Isles. We need to get the Emperor to join us. That's where those two meet. And also to get Frangelica off the ship. Okay, so the Sunstone isn't on the ship. Gotcha. That's where I was confused. For some reason, I was thinking they were saying that the Sunstone was also on the ship, being guarded by all the mages and Frangelica. But no. It's spread out somewhere amongst the islands. I remember Yennefer saying that
Where's
now.
Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. And on Crate and the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the Black Ones, it pricks him even harder. The Druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted nom.
Think
Great.
I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go.
If anything
And
else,
when
we
you
can help
see
him out with his
Lug
reasoning
twit Lugas, be
against
sure
the
to
knob.
tell him- Best not. The Druid knows what to
Ah.
say. Farewell.
Tell him to take a long walk off a short pier. Alright, Ermion. You're over in the castle, eh? I guess we'll meet you there. I see that you two are already previously engaged. Hope I'm not interrupting. I need to borrow your druid.
Sooner write the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let Crack rule all Skellige.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here is my land, Druid. Watch your words.
You do realize who's standing behind him, right?
Would you be king by Nilfgaard's grace?
Let's appease to their hate of Nilfgaard.
Before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it.
He did have a few choice words that he chose not to say to us, but wait. For real? Oh my god. I didn't think we would actually... This is not the way I anticipated this meeting going. I figured that we were just going to say a few awful words and then walk out of here all peaceful and calm like. I didn't realize that we would be committing mass murder today. Don't get me wrong. Fine with it. It's just, I didn't particularly wear my murder pants today. You know what I mean? Well, Badman Lugos is now dead. Sadly. He chose the path, and he walked it poorly. Oh, shit. I thought they were all gone. Turns out, still more. Still more with stupid crossbows. Hey! Stop it! right now. And then one final one just to finish off the job. Anybody else? Anybody else got a big pair of cojones on them? They want to try and take down the Witcher today? I didn't fucking think so. Now then. Armian. God damn it. Oh. I see you're still fighting away down here. Allow me to assist you. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I guess I can't counter the big giant axes. I'm sure I've tried before and haven't noticed how badly I fail doing that. We're still not out of this neck of the woods yet. So unfortunately can't talk. Too busy slaying. Perfect. Look, if we can't kill him the usual way, we might as well kill him with fire, right? I know I normally reserve that for the worst of buggy baddies. But what the hell? If the purging, cleansing powers of fire can't be useful here, then where the hell else are they useful? Oh, hi Roach. Thank you for staying right outside. You want to talk now?
Come. We should not stay here.
God damn it. Fine. We'll keep running until you feel safe again.
Well, Geralt,
okay, feel better now?
no
Jesus.
We
had to run all the fuck the way down the mountain through that village that I came through to get there.
Seems to me I've missed
and probably 100 yards after that before we would finally stop and talk to me.
Throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
Crap.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree.
And so this is what our actions have wrought in Skellige.
It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
But that queen came at a cost.
So, Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
They're not satisfied with having an on-crate woman in charge.
Only Krach believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Luga's death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon, end even sooner.
Well, I actually have some larger problems to talk to you about.
Why have you returned to Skellige?
But I do promise that if I survive, I will come back and help you with that.
Listen,
I promise.
Know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The Mask of Urber's first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter.
What can I say? Those things belong in a museum.
The Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Avid. He could help you.
What is a
Told me
skald?
of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today, in Arenbjorn, doubtless.
Cool.
You might also ask the Pearl Divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung.
Why?
Of late,
Is the
they
Sunstone
hunted
in the
tip of
sea?
bay, eastern end.
Wait, well,
Fishlung? Interesting.
is it because they can hold their breath? Yeah, yeah.
Submerges for hours at a time. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Magic.
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing
Potion.
personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Oh, genetics. Fair enough. Well, I appreciate all your help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago, were they not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
I did.
No gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
Trust me, we're only planning something partially dangerous for this place. Okay, well, we can talk to the Bard, Avid, or we can talk to the Pearl Diver. Bard first, then Pearl Diver? Sounds good to me. I'll see you guys there. Why, hello, Bard. My name is Geralt.
Not now.
I'm a Witcher. play your cards right, you could walk away from here, alive and possibly potentially wealthy.
Watching for
But most importantly, alive.
Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned something. Nay, I've more important matters on my mind.
What?
By my calculations, today's the day Gevorg, the legendary
Ooh, I do love myself a white whale legend. Avast and ahoy! What's this white whale ye seek?
What's this whale about?
He's to appear when specters descend from the heavens into the waves. The serpent wakes the sea's wrath, and an icy monster devours an iron.
That
Be the
sounds
first bard to
appropriately awesome.
Legends don't happen to mention a curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black Sun? What are you on about?
Just checking.
Never mind.
I'll watch for Gevorg.
Let's watch for Gevorg together. And you can tell me what you know about any elven ruins and skeletons.
I just have a few questions for you. It's okay. I'll keep you company. Watch, we fucking see a white whale just break the surface. 30 stories tall.
Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing, too. Elsewise, they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
Oh, shit, white whale!
Avon.
What?
Fuck!
Just wanted to
I did
assure
say
you
something.
know
I
what
totally
around
said
cavern.
something.
It's research.
Research?
Just wondered if I...
Writing a historical treatise on the end.
I totally tried to get his attention about the white whale. I just don't know if I hit it fast
Man
enough.
never cared a whit about the elves of the mountains. I've seen through you, you conniver. Cut me to bits if you
Oh,
like.
shit.
I'll never tell you about
Shit.
the tavern.
My lying skills failed me again. Please don't make me fight him.
It's sure to be today.
Damn. I could be cheap, and I could reload, and I could take the conversation the other way. But that would be cheating, and witchers never cheat, and cheaters never witch. So we'll just go find that fucking pearl diver and hope that conversation goes slightly better than this one. God damn it, Geralt! Boy, oh boy, they were not ready for me. Holy hell. Mastercrafted sword, unsent letter. Leif, go round up a few pearl divers and bring them here. Good ones this time. The turrets we brought in from Speakeroo drowned before they could be of any use to us. Turns out I actually know of a few pearl divers right around here. There's also treasure on the seafloor. And then we'll find those pearl divers. Whee! Oh god, that was my death. My greed got too great, and I decided not to live anymore. The Russian judges gave it a 7, though, so that's something. Huh. Well, would you look at that? I found what appears to be the pearl diver's boat, but no pearl diver. I'm assuming that because he can breathe for hours. Oh boy. Please tell me that's not our man. I'm gonna be real sad if that's our man. It's not, but it looks like this is the treasure from that quest that I was going down for a little bit ago. Neat. Well, he must have gone into the depths below. And if that be the case, I'm gonna have to take a posh. Alright then. Where is my killer whale? Exactly. Alright, Geralt. Take a deep breath. This one's gonna be fun. So, if he is in fact still within this circle somewhere, but further down below, because I don't see him anywhere near here, it's gotta be beyond this ridge, and then it kind of comes back in and around, maybe. So like an underground cave. But if it is an underground cave, A, where the fuck is the entrance? And B, how would he breathe for, well, he can breathe for hours, supposedly. I really hope that our friend is sunk into the bottom of the sea there isn't the pearl diver And just didn't tell me that it was for some weird reason. That'd be very disappointing in for him. Oh! I found a cave entrance. Neat. Oh, and this one actually, you don't have to hold your breath for very long at all. So, while the enhanced vision is nice, the extra breath holding is not necessary. Cool. So I suspect that because we're now going into a very creepy and dank cave. Oh. I was thinking we were going to find him in trouble somewhere.
Told you we wasn't done for the day. Didn't even have to fish this one out.
You daft. Can't you see he's a witcher?
What's a witcher doing here?
What are you guys doing here? You guys aren't diving for pearls anymore.
Run out of
Are
pearls.
you?
Not your concern. What the sea gives, we take.
And in this case,
Seems she's a reluctant giver.
you mean people that are
Aye.
sailing.
I could use a better knife. But a few hours and their fingers are swollen.
What?
Plan to return the bodies to their families at least? I mean, once you're done.
They speak true. Mutants got nothing resembling refined sentiments. Look at them. You think their ever-loving mums and wifeys want to see them in this state? The sea will bury them.
And that's that.
Oh. Oh, I see. So these are some of the bodies that wash ashore. The less fortunate sailors of sea.
Boy, that a threat or something?
Don't need to worry about me. But I heard calls underwater. Monsters must have sensed blood.
You boys are playing a dangerous game around here. That's all.
I don't hear nothing.
Ordinary folk never hear these things till it's too late.
We best get out of here, Matthias.
Before you do,
Listen,
I want to ask you boys a
heard an
question
odd thing or
too.
two about elven ruins in Skellige.
Who says?
Hermione.
Yeah, you respect him.
You'll not tell him what you saw today, will you?
Probably not.
Depends.
Elven ruins, you say? What you want to know?
Druid mentioned some cavern you've never been able to enter. Where
The one
is
with the
it?
magical barrier that probably roasts you and toasts you and burns to a crisp when you try and touch it. East of Caer
Got nothing
Trolda.
else for you. So if you're done, we'd rather get back up top.
I'm done.
All right then.
And good idea.
I guess we're going on a magical journey to find ourselves a sunstone. And it looks like we're probably going to bring Yen right along with us. Oh boy. Sad that. Oh shit! Are you kidding me? They got out of here and the monsters came for me? You son of a bitch and drowners. Ah, and it would be drowners too. I hate drowners. They're probably my least favorite enemy just because of how assy they are in a group like that. Also, question. If they started coming immediately upon our pearl diving brothers leaving, did our pearl diving brothers escape? Or did they maybe get mowed down while they were running out? Now I'm curious. Okay, it looks like they might have gotten away. I don't see their bodies yet. And I would have by now. Unless there's some drowners in the water. That is always a possibility. Drowners do love themselves a good aquatic ambush. No. Okay, good. Good. Not that I particularly cared. I mean, you know. They're grave diggers of the sea. But everybody's just trying to make it in this world, really. Who am I to judge? Other than a witcher with a gaggle of sorceresses trying to prepare to save the world. Who has slightly bigger things to worry about. So, fair enough. I guess, you know, we can just judge away. Alright, back to Yennefer.